Okay. Okay, first. Okay, tell us about yourself, your name, age, and family situation.
Okay, my name is Bonisani, mostly known as Boni. My surname is Mahlinza. I'm 30 years old now. I'm coming from a rural part of KZN. Um, I'm not coming from a stable family, you know. My mom and dad separated, so I grew up staying with my grandmother. But when I started high school, I was with my stepmother and father. But things have improved now. My family is good. I have a good relationship with them all. So, but at the moment, I do not stay at home because of work purposes. I'm renting an apartment, but I always visit them.
Okay, Bunny. Tell me, how was your life before you started the Kulisa MIB project?
Things were hectic by then because I was unemployed. Things were difficult. I was staying in the hostel in Kwamashu, which is under Durban. So things were hard because I'm a very passionate person. I decided to join the project as a volunteer when I started, but things were not good because I was out of job.
Okay, and how is life now?
I can say life is good now. I can see where I'm going. Things have improved. If I compare to where I'm coming from, I would say life is getting better every day.
Did your involvement in the project change anything in your life, and what was it?
Big time. It changed my life completely because I was meeting different personalities, different people because I was also involved with stakeholders and the community involvement, you know, talking to different youth and also working with different people. What inspired me mostly was going to the community, understand different people's backgrounds. You know, when people start to trust you because of what you are coming with, that motivated me.
Okay. Okay, now what does your future look like? Where you heading and what's your interests and what inspires you nowadays?
Yeah, what I can say about my future now is I'm going to have a bright future. I'm getting closer to it on a daily basis because of most of the things that I learned from this project. You know, what I've done now is that I've recently registered my motivation and leadership company.
Oh, that's good.
So I'm waiting for the certificates and I'm also working now at Old Mutual as a financial advisor. So I can say my future looks bright because I have this thing which is called a goals collage where
Yes.
I wrote all my goals. What is surprising now is that most of the things that I wrote in that goals collage are becoming a reality.
That's good. So what you put into the energies is now falling out onto you. So you're being positive about the life and what you're wanting to do. That's excellent.
Yes.
And how is your family responding to all this change that has happened to you?
Although I cannot exactly say how they feel, but I can say they respond positively towards my growth and the success symbols that they see in me. Yeah, because look at my body now. I remember when during the past days when life was difficult, I was not like this. Now I feel good and at home I'm very supportive at home, so they feel good about everything.
Okay. And tell me about the safety in the environment that you come from. How safe is it? Why do you feel it's safe? If it's not, why do you think it's not safe?
Okay, I'm a person who lives in different communities. because my home is in Mandeni, which is a northern part of KZN. In Mandeni, crime is rife. That inspired me to start something in the community. I started a junior soccer club just to sweep away youth from criminal activities and drugs, because I was seeing most of the youngsters are spending their times in taverns, they use drugs, so I decided to start that initiative. And also I started something like a non-profit organization, but with that one, things are not working well so far, but I'm trying. I think the challenge is that I do not stay in Mandela, so the daily operations, if you are not there, things do not go as you plan. But where I stay now in Stenga, I can say there is crime, because everywhere there is crime. But here in Stenga, the thing is, maybe it does not affect me that much because of my personality and because of my involvement with the community. I'm a familiar person in the community.
Okay. And your home that you're living in now, has it become safer in a way? Are you trying any initiatives to make it a safer place? The security-wise, how is that in the area you're living now?
It is safe. I can say in the section that I'm living in, it is safe, because sometimes I go for trainings for a couple of days. When I come back, everything is still the same, so I can say it is safe.
Okay. Traveling, you mentioned that you do travel quite a bit.
Yes.
Is the transport that you use, is it safe? Do you find that sometimes there's a fear of hijacking or anything of that sort?
Since at the moment I'm using public transport, it is not that much safe.
Okay.
These people sometimes they fight among themselves. It's a not safe mode of transport. Yeah.
Okay. And now tell me, have you or any family members been victims of crime? Have you experienced any violence or criminal activities out there that was done to you guys as you were growing up?
Yes, it happened long ago. My parents used to have a tuck shop. So I think I was in high school. I was doing grade, I would say standard 6,
Yes,
not a grade.
yes.
It was standard 6 when these criminals came at home, and then they pointed us with the guns, and then they took money. Yeah, and also when I was staying in Devon, it was, I think, it was in 2007, 2008. It happened to me. I was carrying 2 cell phones. I was walking, passing the soccer field when I was approached by 3 guys who were armed, and they robbed me of my cell phones and some cash that I had.
Okay, and how was that feeling for you? How did you come, work through all that?
It was difficult, to overcome that, because I felt that what have I done to deserve that, to be in that situation? It was a difficult thing, because I once felt that these guys were undermining me, because they took control of me because they had weapons. Yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned armed. What sort of weapons did they have on them?
Two of them had guns.
Yes.
And one had a knife.
Okay.
Was busy searching my pockets.
Gosh.
Had a knife.
Now, what does that tell you about our country? Is it so easily available to get weapons of this sort that is supposed to be with strict control,
I would say in our country, safety is questionable at the moment, because what I think influence all these kinds of behaviors are drugs. There is no control of drugs in our country. So you'll find that the school dropouts also, they also contribute in crimes.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in probably the next 5 years? Let's say the next 5 years to come. What are you hoping to have achieved in your life?
Okay, by then, I hope, but I believe that I'll be having a nice car and a big house. I think I'll be married by then.
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
That's my priority because I have a child now. So it was more like not an intention to have a baby before married, but
yes,
it happened. So
yeah.
I want to take full responsibility for that.
Okay.
I hopefully my company will be in the right position by then because I see myself as a person who is having a bright future.
Okay. And we as Kulisa now is also helping to assist organization setup, structure, systems that they are not sure of. So wherever you need assistance, please do ask. Okay. Thank you, Bonnie.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you.